What is going on, guys? It's your boy Gangster Samurott here, back with another video. Definitely not the cringiest intro ever. GDL Game of the Week, Week 1 from Season 8. And today we have not 3, not 4, but 5 people. So we have, of course, the local giraffe.
Yo, I'm a bit sick, so I'm not recording.
Okay, I don't know how that works, but whatever. And we have
Nip sounds.
we have Burst.
Hello.
We have
I'm here
Ger,
too.
What's up?
and we have Carmen.
Hi everyone.
All right, so the first game we are going to be covering is, of course, Rabska.
Wrap skin time.
Yeah, it's,
Rabska.
That's all you need to say, just Rapska.
Okay, so how does Rabska look at this matchup? I think weakness policy Rabska definitely.
Does it get
Looking
Thunderbolt?
great.
Does it get
I've
something
got
to Corvette?
agility.
I don't
No,
think
no,
it's Thunderbolt.
It gets moves to like everyone but Mortal Corviknight.
Nothing for Corviknight. That's unfortunate.
No.
I
No,
mean,
but
like,
if gone.
he's got pretty good ways to remove Corviknight, like with Iron Hands and Colossal. It's pretty much just gonna be trying to play around that. That's gonna be the main thing that I see for Gangster Samurott in this. And like, if he gets rid of Corviknight, it seems like he can probably just win.
I think
Uh,
if you're a gangster, then you also see Iron Hands and you see absolutely no switch-ins.
Yeah,
Like
not a
That's
Anzaro,
very strong in this
every time,
matchup
like
now.
at best has a 50-50.
yeah,
Unless he's in with guard of arm, in which case he just attacks. But you know,
yeah. I mean, unless that's like completely Fizdef Gudra, I don't even know how much that's taking from a close combat though. It's gonna take a lot.
It's not taking much.
well, it depends. If it's
Let's
switching in, it doesn't like it, but it could be
Yeah.
the acid armor set, in which case it does win a 1v1, but it has to be on the field.
Did it get body press this generation?
It's
No.
I think it does still, yeah.
I already got
I think
that.
it
Wait,
has.
does?
Or it already had it, but yeah.
Never mind then.
It gets. Does it get it this generation though? Is what I was asking.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, well, yeah, that's
I think-
something to look out for then. Yeah, pretty much this entire game for Samurott is just gonna be get rid of the Corviknight, and then everything else just kind of like once Corviknight's gone, low kicks just fucking destroys everything.
Yeah,
Well,
low kicks is so strong.
I think
Yeah.
also an issue is that like if you look
Getting
at
rid of
Anzaro's entire team, like his primary rooker is Crocodile, which is usually it prefers to run offensive.
Like choice scarf,
And, like-
choice band, even.
That basically means that Dragonite doesn't really have to run boots. Because
Yeah.
Anzaro also doesn't have any spin, he only has defog. Dragonite doesn't really have to run boots, Rapska doesn't really need to run boots, Low Kicks doesn't really need to run boots. Neither does Colossal. Colossal probably does, but definitely something you can take advantage of with item choices. But aside from that, let's get into it.
All right. So the low kicks and
Low kicks lead to pressure.
Yeah,
And we see everyone's favorite item when facing low kicks, Rocky Helmet.
Yep.
I mean, it's valid.
Yeah, some safe place to start the game.
It's Moxie Crocodile.
I don't know, it could be anger point for all.
It could be anger
Oh, it
point.
could be Anger Point. Yeah, it could. It could. Be, fuck off.
Ooh, anger point.
this-
Oh yeah, anger point would have activated
With
here.
procs.
Leftovers in the Colossal.
That crit doesn't really matter because it's not really taking any of the hits anyway.
Yeah, it's not bulky. So
Yeah, but here we really see like guys not needing to run boots.
Terra Electric. Ooh.
What is the acid armor
Still making
set?
it weak to Earthquake. It is Acid Armor. Okay.
Acid armor immediately
This
makes
was
this.
leftovers. The only special attacker is Rabska on the other guys. On
It's Rabskin
on my
time.
team. Yeah, it's Rabska time.
yeah.
Knockoff there is definitely
Yes,
helpful.
but if you
Water resisting the body press.
Yeah, okay,
Going to
but-
this thing.
we'll
So,
pause it right here. We'll pause it right here, right?
Yeah.
So like, if I'm looking at this set right now, Anzaro definitely has body press, like guaranteed. But if he doesn't have rest or like rest soak, he doesn't win anyway because this guy doesn't really beat anything but like burned. But if he has rest and like let's say Dragon Tail or his last move or something, I don't know. Then
I feel like
Yeah,
it's gonna be I feel like it's gonna be press, rest, and then like Dragon Pulse for Dragonite.
well the issue is like it's a good set, but it's also going to struggle to like actually beat things.
It's very flawed.
I don't think Dragon Pulse even beats the Dragonite because it'll just boost you
if he-
out.
If he clicks Raw Rest, then you're giving Gangster like 3 turns to do what he wants.
Okay, well, also right now looking at it at the same time, it kind of it does beat Dragonite 1v1 with the because it's got time or +6 defense. I mean, it's just Dragonite's not gonna have enough time to Dragon Dance up.
Yeah, never know. Could have Draco, but yeah,
Oh, yeah, it could.
This-
But I don't. But Gudra's eating that too.
true. Yeah, but just keep going.
Yeah, but I wanted to click knock off here to knock off the leftovers because
Good point.
Yeah.
I agree with
Yeah.
that.
Now it's Rapskin time.
and you see that big 11%.
It's that body press.
And it is Dragon Pulse.
It takes absolutely no damage. Does
Rapskin
absolutely
gets
no
recovered, doesn't
damage.
it? Rapskin gets recovered, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
There it is.
And it also
And
rest.
yeah, rest.
So what we have now, if like, for example, if what is it, Hariyama Iron Hands, if he had Belly Drum, then this Gudra would be a mistake, because then you're giving away way too much momentum.
Yeah. But of course, Rabska, he needs to cook. He needs to 1v1 this. And, okay. I did go into him. I kind of forgot about that.
You have Belly Drum at this point?
Swords
Oh,
Dance.
it's Swords Dance.
Oh.
That's deep.
I don't dislike it. It's just
Oh,
damage is
No.
disappointing, though. I will say that
Yeah.
Come back to
I'm watching
Rapska.
this expecting this to do like 50.
It's a +6 defense. What's it called? Fucking.
Gudra.
Gudra.
I don't know.
And it's just kind of like basically a bit of a standstill because neither of these guys are actually gonna die.
Yeah. Nobody can break each other. It's pretty much just seeing
Yeah.
who's gonna recovers or rests first.
Yeah, and it actually balances out, even though like it balances out because even though recovery you go through more quickly, you would think, but like he gets like 2 free dazzling gleams every time Anzaro clicks rest. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
He just puts him back down in rest range.
So I think I did have boots here, but leftovers probably would have been a lot better.
for sure, but
I feel like
I think
think-
you
I
should have started clicking. You should have been spamming Bug Buzz the entire time to get it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the spit F
yeah,
drop.
the
for
spit F
some
drop plus
reason,
also
for
the
some reason,
technical
Anzaro
skills.
lets this die. I don't know why, but
Yeah, I think it was just an over predict or something. I don't know.
Simply too intimidated by the Rapska.
Probably. He was
Yep.
very intimidated.
Rip.
No!
No.
R.I.P. Rebska. Corviknight's coming directly back in.
loses helmet. That's good for low kicks. But
He's
this
gonna
is definitely
reach with Iron
clicking.
Hands.
Just definitely clicking from Bruce, so you can get anything in for free.
Like this thing, which he has a lot of switch-ins to right now.
I would have clicked close sword stance there, just because I feel like you probably tank one Gardevoir hit if you. Well, depends on your.
I feel like just getting damage off is better there, because like, I don't think you tank a Gardevoir hit, especially... Yeah, it's specs.
Yeah, okay, yeah. In my head, like.
I think you're running
Vest.
Vest Iron Hands.
He's SD.
Like
he's
Vest
not
Iron
Vest.
Hands would have taken that a bit better.
He's not Vest,
Swords
he's
Dance,
SD.
so it's not Vest.
Yeah.
Anyway, but like, Frostlass gun, and like Gudra gun. There's
CC?
like.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He just spams CC now. I
Big
guess.
CC.
Oh,
How
huge
much
chip,
Gardevoir?
22% off a body press.
Gardevoir's like
Huge
10,
shit.
right?
27.
yeah, but-
27, yeah, more or less.
Yeah, but this gun basically means whenever low kicks comes out, it just kills
The
them.
game's over, pretty much.
Iron Tread's a lot faster than I
Oh.
thought it was.
Oh.
I don't think Stone Edging there. I don't think that's ever right there.
No. He's,
Unless it's
Oh, it's
choice.
Scarf. It's
No,
Scarf.
no.
It's Scarf. Yeah, no,
it's
choice.
Scarf,
Yeah.
but like, then again,
Uh,
it's a lose-lose because either you click crunch and you let hands come in for
Oh,
free.
he misses
or-
another one. No.
No, you hit that one. What do you mean?
oh,
You did-
yeah, I think.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a turn.
no.
Oh, he's a little bit ahead.
Okay, it seems it is a bit ahead here, but of course, I had to show the weakness policy because funny could have also gone in the
Yeah.
low kicks there. So if the second one, I didn't expect him to be Scarf max speed because I think I was like just barely over +1 Dragonite, so I figured like his Scarfer was gonna be like slightly faster than +1 Dragonite for Dragon Dance, and just went a bit over that. But he was like full max speed, so he still outsped.
I wonder.
But
I mean, you
can
just go. You just go Iron Hands directly. Yeah, I don't think that Stone Edge matters that much. Iron Hands just wins from there.
It doesn't matter at all. Low kicks and Iron Hands probably both like kind of win there.
Clean up.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Low kicks didn't
this
actually
game
do that much in the game specifically. Except like apply pressure based on just being there, which is interesting.
I think this game actually really shows off like the dynamics of Gen 9 really well. Like, if you, especially if you're looking at Anzaro's team, it's very difficult to have like balanced answers to everything. So you kind of have a meta of out-offensing each other for a lot of it.
The Raps, yeah. Out offensing the Gudra.
I feel like I didn't. Like during my second week, I didn't do this well. But like, or no, this is a different league. In a different league, I didn't do this well. But like, a lot more people had to bring more sets that are dedicated for certain mons to ensure that they don't just sweep. Because like, I honestly, with like, he kind of just brought Corviknight and just expected that to kind of win. Except that like his Corviknight just completely got set up on by Dragonite.
Yeah,
Like if Samurott was DD, like he could have easily just set up on Corviknight with. Like I don't know how you take care of that, but like I think he should have brought something else to really help with it. It might have been like Scarf Frostlass, but like
Like this gen, it feels like a lot of mons can't just be like defensive blankets for things.
Yeah.
You have to have some sort of like
Yeah.
out or win condition in a sense.
Yeah, but like sometimes you
I
do
don't-
have to make like very specific counters. Like I played Pookie this week in GDL, right? And he had one thing that wouldn't get bowled over with Bertic, which is Terra Water Palisand, and he didn't bring it.
yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think
yeah,
another thing, like I don't. I'm guessing that it was Calm Mind Jolteon, but I don't see a win condition really from his team either. Besides the Gudra, I guess he was kind of just expecting that to sweep, but like I
I
don't
think
know.
it'd be like Coal Mind, Thunderbolt, Terra Blast, Protect.
Yeah,
Just,
No,
protect
or it could be
first
sub
impression.
one of the two. Yeah,
No, I would
for
say
Jolteon, but-
protect is just up first impression. But yeah, interesting game. But I reckon just go to the next one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Up next, we have the one, the only, SherryDavis. Let's just swap this around real quick. It's best person in the GDL, creator of the GDL. How's this matchup looking?
It's Terra Fairy Tauros Blaze. I think that's actually really big because that gives you a counter to Quaquaval, which aside from that is always like one Ice Spinner click away from beating anything. Well, Gothitelle takes the hits as well, I suppose, but like you click Aqua Step and then you leave when you see Gothitelle because there's not Shadow Tag.
If that's Scarf Honchkrow, it's a very big issue for Gible to deal with.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but then he has to like choose: is it going to be physical or special? Depends on if Appleton Terra type because that's his tier 4 captain.
Oh, Appleton's the Terra. Okay.
Aside from that, I think
Excalibur is really scary too. That thing with 1 DD is.
yeah.
It probably just tears through his entire team.
What's going
I'm
to be
assuming-
interesting?
I'm gonna assume that it's Terra Water with Thick Fat on the Appleton, or Terra Fairy with Thick Fat for the Excalibur.
Ooh, could be. What I'm thinking, right, is Gible for Life gonna have Air Slash on Kilowatt Throw, or is it gonna have Hurricane? Because if it has Hurricane, then Bramble Gas switches in for free.
Yeah.
That's a win
I'm
move.
assuming he.
Oh yeah, Wind Eater or whatever it's called.
Just-
Wind Power. Or Wind Rider.
Wind
Yeah.
Rider and
Um,
Kilowatt has wind power. Yeah. It gets
But
hit by a wind.
some good offense for both sides, but I think SherryDavis probably has the advantage matchup wise.
Both teams have screens also. That's something to look
Is
at.
the Cryogonal just
Yes,
here for
but then
spin? I don't really see what else it's here for.
I would
It's
say
there because it's cryo.
I would say screens are not valid in this matchup for Gible because Theros Prodding
The only
is going
setup
to
sweeper is
be
really Quackaball.
Hmm?
The only setup sweeper really has is Quackaball.
Right,
Yeah.
but there's the Tauros with Raging Bull, which will just get rid of the screens.
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just go.
Yeah, we gotta see that.
Maybe it's
rest
bulk up
recover-
Grimmsnarl.
Rest recover, not rest recover.
Cryogonal.
Cargo. That's a bit. That's a bit too much. I feel like.
I think it's screens.
That's a
then.
brave. Like, have you ever seen a man switch in
It's
Hunch?
Hurricane Honchkrow!
Like,
Yeah.
Interesting to me about
Let's-
SherryDavis using Clef Key is that he always uses it as like a defensive hit whenever like anything's clicking a move. And without leftovers, it's definitely not a. It's
Well,
gonna get worn down really fast.
They're both light clay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here we see Tauros coming in immediately. I'm assuming it's gonna like get some bulk and then just Raging Bull. There we
Yep.
go.
There you go.
I think he could have clicked Raging Bull 1 or 2 more times actually. Bulk up 1 or 2 more times.
Yeah. Now
I feel like he could have.
also
Yeah,
has
he probably should
light
have. In my opinion, I think he should have just tear it and bulked up there. I don't see what he can
So-
really.
Alright, so Boots Honchkrow.
What does Gible do if it is in fact like Terra Fairy leftovers bulk up, like spamming
I
bulk
love
up?
about Trell, I guess, could outspeed and volt switch the chip. He
Still
gets like
want-
sack some
Nasty
mons.
Punch Crow.
To be
Oh,
fair-
big damage.
to be fair, it does the job.
Volt switches out.
We don't see Hurricane or Air Slash yet.
Yeah, so
I
we
don't
still don't know. But I think it's definitely a good idea to switch Bramblegast in.
Ooh,
This
cool.
is an interesting
Big
maneuver.
damage.
Offense.
Big
That was
ice
very
beam.
interesting.
Apparently.
You know some shit's crazy when like the entire chat explodes after one turn.
Yeah.
That's bound to explode when a tier 5 chips a tier 1 that hard.
Yo, what
It's
is it
because
with
it's
like,
cryo.
what is it with like offensive Cryogonals these days?
People see
Because
Sherry
the
Davis.
offensive Cryogonals are popping off.
Here we see SherryDavis no longer needing this Bramblegast for some reason.
Oh,
I'll say stop it.
2
real quick.
cryo kills. Let's go.
And I would say, I think Sherry was actually playing really well turn 1 to turn 18. But there's
then,
there's no reason to go Bramblegast there because you still want to have that guy around because Mudstone can't really touch it.
I think
Quackavolt has to make plays because Bramblegast is still there. Like, just switch something that isn't him. Like, I do understand. Like, for some reason doesn't have boots on Baxcalibur, but then sending Gothaza or something. Like,
yeah.
You have
or
other
even Tauros there.
options, and defensively speaking, it just feels like a poor choice.
yeah, and
I mean,
even
like, under-
if you're gonna send in Bramblegast, you kill this first, and there you see.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing Gible still had that like always is going to one-shot that Bramblegast.
Okay, so if that Brambleghast is offensive, that crit doesn't even matter. It's doing 63 men through light screen.
Fair enough.
So that's from a timid offensive Cryogonal with no item boost. So like I don't think that was just the play at all. Besides just killing the Cryo there.
Yeah, I think going Bramble then actually killing the Cryo with like Power Whip or something was the play.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see what he's saying with the rap. Like once he gets that rapid spin off, like with the +1 speed, he kind of just fucks everything. Not even gonna lie. Besides the Appleton potentially, like
Yeah,
I like
You don't
I don't know,
break
I feel like-
you don't break
I don't
up.
think it was the right- yeah.
It's not worth it.
yeah.
All right. And he also gets rid of the screen here, but yeah.
It's Life Orb. Do we know that already?
Ooh.
Oof.
You now.
Big Terra Blast.
This
Big.
Terra Blast is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always feel like Quavel is faster than it is.
It feels like it
No,
is, but it's only like base
it's not.
85, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's because of Aqua Step where it gets the +1 speed, so it gets like it just needs one turn to get going, and then
Yep.
it's really hard to stop.
One turn and it's
Like, if you, I think Gible probably forgot about Terra Blast, so like, we're not gonna judge him that hard for that. But like, you could have taken it into account. You know, this is Life Orb. You know, Mudstone does beat in a 1-on-1 because it's Life Orb not leftovers.
Well, oh wait, never mind. Light screen's up. I don't know if what's it called the depending on the kill watcher set, it could just kill also.
I don't know how much damage it was doing earlier. I don't
It was
think
coming
it
from
would've.
45 though, so
Oh,
maybe
no.
not. Yeah.
All right. Now we see the Mudsteel, which just takes a hit.
Oh yeah, Gible's life. Oops, I forgot that was allowed. That would explain it.
No, yeah, Air
Yeah,
Slash is
because all the
doing
different
40 now.
leagues, different rulings on Terra and whatnot.
This is a big rest though.
This is a special attacking
Huge
Honchkrow.
rest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That definitely helps.
Big damage.
Now the body
Yeah.
press does kill.
big body press.
It just goes. Wait, is Max Caliber in Stealth Rock range?
I think it came. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it,
yeah.
it is actually
It
good.
is.
It is.
So
I
it
don't
basically
think-
only has 2 mons.
I don't think this matters whether with the grass no crit because it's 120
Yeah,
base
I
power.
know. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And now
That was
we
really
see
bad.
SherryDavis learn from that one time where I 6-0'd him with Calmine Gothitelle and using it himself. Great
Yeah, yeah.
character development here.
All mine, stored power, recover, grass on, I'm guessing?
Well, it's not. I don't think it gets.
I don't-
recover,
doesn't-
So.
Yeah, I don't think it gets that, but it
Oh.
doesn't really need it to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, like actually, if this Gothitelle, if this
Wait,
Gothitelle dies, then
It was
What? Why did he
And
bolt?
the
What?
game's basically over.
like does he not have anything stronger than a Volt Switch?
Uh,
Like I feel like if you hit Hurricane 3 times, you win.
hold up.
Yeah. Not
Not
even
even
3
three-
times.
not even three
It'd
times,
be
twice.
Thunderbolts. He just has to hit Thunderbolt.
Did he?
No.
Max Caliber dies to rocks, doesn't
Thunderbolt
it?
wouldn't kill the Goth, so you'd have to hit
But
Hurricane
no,
and then Thunderbolt.
are you sure? The Volt Switch
Yeah.
is 18.
It would at
It-
least do more than Volt Switch.
No. But
Yeah.
Killer Ultra like 70 base power does 18. There's no way 90 does 27. Like,
That's fair.
or 25. But I feel like 110 would have killed the Gothitelle and then you could win.
yeah, assuming you hit Hurricane, which I mean, SherryDavis, I think he's pretty lucky.
If it's just max HP, the Thunderbolt would have done 22 to 27.
Interesting. So that's the rule then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Volt Switch was ever the play there. I don't know if that was a misclick or if he just didn't have another move, but
Yeah. Me neither.
I don't see what other moves it would run though, because it's a primarily offensive mon, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, it was like Defog, Roost, Volt Switch, fucking something else. I guess I don't get it.
Hey, man.
What else would he run?
Is he Thunder?
man.
4 times.
See, Thunder?
Sometimes you pull up to a GDL2 game and you leave with more questions than you had when you came into the game. That's like a common occurrence. If you've
The
recorded
most
these before-
GDL2 thing ever.
if you recorded these before, you get used to it, man. Like you see motherfuckers like Brick Excadrill or like Macargo. Like
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
anyway,
Little attack.
I'm
Anyway,
never living that down.
let's go to the
Anyways.
last one.
All right, we'll go to the last game, the game of the week. We have
Yeah, my game.
Ger versus Kipkluif. So
Let's go.
I guess Ger can explain his perspective on here.
Oh shit! You want me to do that? Okay. So, do you want me to explain my set straight away? Like, just because I can't.
Not everything, but like your general.
Not
game plan
everything.
going in.
Okay, so my main game plan, I have Banded Cinderace and Trick Ring Target. What's it called, Rotom? And my main plan was just kind of to Volt Turn him for a bit and then just kind of go from there. It's Terra Electric, Heat Proof Bronzong, for what's it called, for Volcarona and Hawlucha. So like that's like my main game plan, and then the other stuff is just kind of standard. We can start.
All right.
Looking at the lead, I pretty much like Cinderace was just my lead from the start always, because it just kind of does well against everything besides Dondozo.
And,
I
And
think
if Don Sosa switches in, you click U-turn.
Rotom's actually really threatening.
Yeah.
Just like I'm talking about Rotom Frost just because it's very difficult. It's very difficult for the team to either switch into Blizzard or like risk making that Blizzard read and then switching into Volt Switch and letting like an Idiom free something.
I brought a very bulky Rotom Wash, so I wasn't really worried about it that much.
That's
So,
fair.
like,
Like, if we're then assuming like the Rotom's is gonna Volt Switch into Toadscrew and it gets like a free knockoff or a free T-Spike or something.
well,
always-
okay, if you start the game, you'll see my game plan from there. It was like because I Volt Switched from there, like I ended up tricking the Ring Target onto the Toadschool, and that was my entire game plan, was just trying to do that so like I could keep Volt Turn up and always have momentum in front of that thing.
Right, because the Volt switch can be free once the Toad Scroll has ring target.
all right,
Yeah,
Let's go.
So you have the Cinderace lead. Like
yeah, he leads the Rotom Frost.
Reveals not Scarf. Well, not necessarily. It suggests not Scarf.
Yeah,
Because he could be like afraid of Scarf Ace. Or
and I
wants
get the Train Ring Target
No.
straight away.
Is here.
It's a good trick. I don't really know what Kip switches out though.
I don't either. I completely forgot Rotom Wash isn't faster than what's it called? Toadscroll for this entire match.
Because same EST as like Tentacruel, right? Like same stats.
Yeah,
across
it's got
the exact
100
same
base speed,
stats.
so it's
Feels
fast as shit.
slower because the ability is
Bad.
Mycelium Knight, yeah.
it is.
Yeah, but can I say this Dundos is like festive as fuck, by the way. It's taken, what, 20
yeah.
from Stab, Bandit, Cinderace?
Yeah, it's completely fizzed off.
All right, and here we see.
Yikes.
That was the realization of, oh wait, that thing's fucking faster
No,
than me.
no, that's a game-changing miss.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was completely game changing.
AV or Believer for some reason is there?
I mean, it's just kind of a spit F wall. It was good for Toadscroll. It was good for NDD.
I have that. Like sometimes you just bring something because it can 1v1 a lot of things in like a lot of scenarios.
It was just really bulky, and I like he couldn't switch into it that well, as you saw like at fucking 52 from it.
Yeah, this Volcarona, keep playing Volcarona like a true low ladder player. Just as soon as you're out, Quiver Dance.
Yep. My favorite.
Why run Terra Electric in this match specifically?
That's his only type. He's allowed 2-3 Terra.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, got it.
Yeah. That,
I guess you're fishing for a switch in this.
Yeah, that was kind of the main thing there. I was fishing for a switch, and then I was like, oh, I can just go back into Bronzong, and I was like, oh wait, I'm not Levitate.
Yep.
That seems like something you would forget.
Yeah, but that's like a small detail that would just like slip your mind.
Yeah.
No, you didn't misclick, bro. He's
Oh no, I totally didn't misclick. I totally just said that.
Definitely
because
not.
I didn't want to. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, this Arbeliever being very like highly chipped. If this is Fiery Dance, okay, never mind. We're not Fiery Dance. I take it back.
It
Who
didn't matter.
needs
It didn't matter
Fiery
what it
Dance?
was. It didn't really matter what his Volcarona set was because I wasn't concerned because even if he got +1, like Bronzong just sat on it. +2 did like +2 did I think 40 max.
We'd have to calc Bug Buzz because now he knows. Terra.
It's heat proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he called.
But Bug Buzz wasn't
whatever.
a lot either.
That's a bulky ass road. That shit is 48.
All right.
So this is my favorite part of this. That's special Terra Electric Bronzong.
Yeah.
I had to run like
that's
84 special attack or something like that to make sure it was special.
I cannot. Was it not enough to just go like 0 attack IV and like?
I don't. What's it called? I had physical moves also, so I didn't want to lower my attack. Like that was the only. That was I was what's it called? I was
Okay. Can we stop a second? Yeah. I want to know why does Kipkluif knock off no Earth Power? Because you're faster. You're faster than Rotom. Bronzong doesn't have Levitate, and well, I guess he must be hoping that Hunch Crow's coming in. But like, there's always the threat of Spore, especially the Arbeliever's dead. Maybe technically Spore was free, so I don't think Ger would have. I don't think you would have switched into Hunchcrow there.
I wasn't thinking about Spore there. I kind of was just like, I just need to get damage on the Tentacruel at this point. Was like my main thing to get either Cinderace in range of sweep or my Scarf Honchcrow in range of sweep.
Yeah.
That was like the main thing I was just looking for at this point. So I was like, Gengar was kind of. I looked at it and it was Gengar was very unusable at this point. Really, it couldn't do much. It kind of got set up on by Volcarona, and Didi doesn't take a lot from it, and then Hawlucha, if it gets its Unburden boost, just kills it. So I was just like, let me get my damage that I can real quick.
Fair enough.
All right.
Especially because if something was going to get spored too, I wanted it to be that.
Well, the Focus Blast hit the second time.
No.
Nope.
it's not.
It's Focus Blast.
No,
What do you
no.
expect?
Actually, I think that's maybe good for you.
No, that was good for me because I get to waste the Psychic Terrain turns.
No, but also if you hit, then the Indeedee dies and Volt comes in and he just kind of clicks QD.
I wasn't I was more worried about the what's called the Halucha at this point, because I think he would have gone that, and getting a chance to set up would have been even worse, because I didn't have like Will-O-Wisp or anything on that, so he was Spadef, so he could have easily just clicked Swords Dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sub NP. What's it called?
Gengar.
Yeah.
Here we see he finally gets the rapid spin after the Gengar is gone.
And immediately dies.
He did his job. Yeah, I'm assuming a DD. Yep. Setting up terrain. This card. Okay, so we now know Honchko's Scarf. You already told us, but like
Yeah.
now Kip always knows.
Now it's confirmed. Yeah.
Now here comes the tricky part.
Yep. Westford's good, but what if it was sub SD that you just lost, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
need to click
but
substitute first.
I wasn't expecting Roost on this set. Was like the main thing. I was expecting 3 attacks. I was expecting Drain Punch close combat Necro. And it was just I was just thinking that it was just gonna try and Drain Punch against me was the main thing, or maybe taunt for Bronzong or something like that, or like Night Slash.
Yeah, that's probably
I see.
doesn't do too much.
Yeah, this is where I'm kind of. I was sitting here. Pause it for a sec. I was sitting here trying to figure out. I was like, yeah, I sat through. I was like trying to figure out what I was supposed to do here, because it's like I couldn't figure it out. I was like, do I go Honchkrow and try and get a Sucker Punch here? And then this is where I had the realization that I could go and trick the leftovers onto the Halucha and go and try to get rid of Unburden. I was like, that's the one thing I gotta go for.
Yep. As we
So I
said.
went here, tricked it onto the Honchkrow, or tricked it onto him.
The big plays.
The big
Now
plays.
it's slower than Honchkrow, because Honchkrow Scar.
Uh-huh.
For some reason we don't even Volturn. We don't Volturn out.
I was-
This
I
Rotom has to
was-
die.
Yeah, I don't know why I did this really, but I kind of was just like, once Honchkrow got in, it won was like the main thing.
Just getting a safe Honchkrow switch.
Yeah.
Let's just go with that.
So slow Volturn
Nope.
is a safe Honchko.
Let's just
Well,
go.
yeah,
with,
but, like,
let's just
you
go.
know,
with
like-
confirming it's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and before you.
The idea of being tunnel vision
I
on
also
the
I also
goal,
didn't
guess.
I also the main thing I didn't want to risk there also was me potentially going Honchkrow and then him realizing the Unburden thing and then switching out into Volcarona and getting like a Flame Body or something, and that would have fucked me. If I like with just having Honchkrow as the last mod, I feel like it would have gotten him more to like in the mindset of let me just click the button and win the game kind of thing,
Yeah.
to get less thinking.
Yeah.
It worked out in the
Because
end.
you could see in the chat he forgot he didn't realize he lost Unburden.
Yeah. I mean, that is a mechanic that.
I mean,
you-
nobody knows about really.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is, if that was itemless Toadscrow, Kip won the game.
Yeah.
Or if you hit that Leaf Storm.
Facts.
Although a lot of people don't run itemless anymore because, like, Poltergeist is gone, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was just joking.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah, cool game. I think that Scarf, Honchkrow, very synergetic here with Volturn and also the trick to stop Unburden. Just very cool. But I think that's going to close out. And not from the host position, but I will be bringing you Heat of the Week. We'll start with GDL 2 Heat of the Week. We have the Almost Any Ability special. In Almost Any Ability, Iron Hands is banned because Belly Drum Triage is too good. Nutsleaf saw that. I was like, oh shit, let me steal that. Brings Quick Claw.
Oh, yeah.
You brought Belly Drum Quick Claw.
Yeah.
yep.
Maybe.
In second place in GDL 2, for some reason, Lil Joey decided that Charizard is a very good defensive fire type, and Torkoal is a very good offensive fire type. By itself,
Perfect
that is
combination.
definitely mention worthy.
Just gotta go for the mental warfare.
And in first place, we have the double set of Jolteon. That thing got like 4 kills off like team preview of like lead. Shit went crazy, bro.
What?
It's like Agility Calm Mind, right?
Agility Calm Mind, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And in GDL Healed Week, in third, we have Double Trick Rotom by Ger. In second, we have Weakness Policy Dragonite by Gangster.
Yep.
And in first place, what do you have for a well-played Beartic?
What do you have for a well-played Beartic?
What do you have for a well-played Beartic?
Pookie at nothing.
And
On that
everything
note-
died.
and on that note, that's going to be it for Game of the Week 1.
Alright. So, of course, if you watched until the end, comment Rabska Gaming, and we will see you all next week.
Or whenever we actually record it.